Hi y'all, it's me. I'm here with a project to show you using Pro 31 Designs products, and also it is a project for a swap I'm in over at my scraproom.ning.com, hosted by Yvonne, who's Scrap Bliss here on YouTube. Hey Yvonne! Her category was minis this month, and she chose to do coaster minis, and the theme was to be spring. So I made this for my partner Michelle, and she probably has it by now since you're seeing this video, but I wanted to go ahead and share it with you now and show you all the products I use from Pro 31. So this is the mini I came up with. I think it's so pretty. It's so springy. I loved making this for Michelle. I had a great time. I used a coaster. I used paper collections where one I don't know and the other one are just sheets of Best Creations glitter paper. It's beautiful. They're glitter paper. That's that polka dot one you see in the background. So what I did was I used a coaster for the front cover and the back cover, and then the pages in the middle I used a Spellbinders die to cut the pages, and I made them out of chipboard so that they would be sturdy like a coaster. So I cheated a little, but hey, they work. They're the right size and they work. So let me start telling you the products I used from Pro 31 Designs. I used the rosette ribbon trim here. It's I cut apart 4 pieces of this from here, and I make it into a butterfly, and I glimmer misted it. I layered it with the blingy bling mesh. I put on a blue layer and then a pink layer on top of that to create the butterfly's body and antenna. I used the 4mm flat back white pearls for the trim outside. I used the blingy bling mesh around the opening there to just kind of like you would an eyelet, but I cut it like this, and that way I just glue it there, and then just makes it look fancier than just leaving a hole there. Then I used the mulberry curly rolled edge roses. I used the little porcelain roses in there as well. I used these white flowers that are mini mulberry flowers from Pro 31, and I just ran those across my ink pad to get the pink, the green, and the yellow color. And I used the blingy bling mesh over here. Now what I did different here was I added a pearl in every other little blingy section there, just to give it a different look. I also used the blingy bling mesh for my closure, which you can see there. And I used the rolled edged rose there as well. So I thought that was really cute. And then on the edge, what I did, oh, and this is just a stamp that I stamped on chipboard, by the way. And then I made, it's a seam binding closure, and what was really nice by using the Spellbinders, it also provided me a place to slide my seam binding through, so I was able to bind it that way. And then I made a little charm using some beads and this really cute little butterfly that I love down there. So it's really cute and springy looking, and basically just clip this open. Actually, this thing also helps the book to stand up, which is really nice. Oh, and this is from Girls Papery. It's a straight pin, stick pin, whatever you call it. So that's that page. I'm going to do my best here. This is kind of hard to show, but I'm going to do my best. I made this page here using the white flowers from Pro 31, and then she has these little mirrored butterflies, and I used one of those in there. Some trim, and I cut this out with Spellbinders and added some stickles, and also made a little journaling pocket there so she can put a photo or whatever she wants in there. On this page here, I didn't want to cover up the paper, so I made an acetate pocket. I lined it with this piece of pattern paper so you could see where the edge of the pocket was, and then I used the Pro 31 flowers that I glimmer misted to be these colors. Punched out a little butterfly over here, and then the tags that I have in the pocket are also made from acetate, and I just lined them with some of the paper just to give it a different kind of an appearance. And I used some seam binding that I glimmer misted as well, and I thought that was kind of cute because it kept the paper visible and that little bird visible, but not, if you know what I mean. So I think it's pretty cool looking, and that's the Spellbinder die that I used for this page. Turning the page, I have a pocket here which holds this bingo card that I found online, and really cute because it's springy themed, and I put some lines on the back for journaling. She can add a picture there if she wants, or on here even, and it just slides back in there. I lined the pocket with the blingy bling mesh from Pro 31, and I used the blingy bling mesh for these chipboard butterflies that I had as well. Thought that was kind of cute. Real simple page, but cute. On this page here, I used some trim that I had. These are the Spellbinders dies again. This was a quick cuts die, and I made the wings out of vellum paper that I put stickles on. And just some punched out Martha Stewart punched bows with a little pearl in the center. Really simple, nice area for a photograph. This next page here is a birdcage. That's a Spellbinders die as well. I had these buttons in my collection, so I just added those. And I also had this little metallic-y looking butterfly, so I added that up top. And the birdcage has this little pull out right here. And I just tied it with seam binding. And she can open this up, and I didn't tie it too tight. And she can use the inside for photos and journaling. Oops, and I stamped those images on the inside there. So real simple. Real cute way to use the space. I raised this on pop dots to be able to accommodate the little booklet. On the next page here, I have this little birdie in a nest, and I've done this before using a raffia pocket. This is some greens from Michaels. This flower's from Pro 31, and the little bling eye on the birdie is that blingy bling mesh. I just cut a piece of it out. A piece of feather, and then these little pearls were from Halud. Thank you, Halud. And the bird pulls out and has some lines on the back for journaling. So I figured that was a cute little springy looking thing there. When you turn the page, you have a butterfly being held in by butterflies. This is a Martha Stewart punch. I just put stickles all over the place, and that's another punch. And then this is a Spellbind, oh no, I lied. That's a Sizzix die. And I actually made it so it can come out. It's held in place by those butterflies. I used the 4mm flat back pearls from Pro 31. And then she has this other trim that has a white flowers, plastic-like flowers, and then it has a bling in the center. So I cut one of them off of the strand to create that. Stickles around the edge, and then it's just a journaling spot on the back. So that's a place for journaling. On the next page right here, I used Pro 31 leaves, small, that size small. I used these beautiful acrylic flowers that came off of one of my favorite sprays from Pro 31. It's this one here. I've been using it a lot on all my projects because I love it. And then she sells this other trim at Pro 31. It's a beaded, it's kind of like an octagon shaped iridescent circle. I'm thinking you can see that there. I just cut them off of the strand and added a couple in there. These are the white flowers from Pro 31. I just inked them on my ink pad. And then these are little butterflies that I punched out. And then here is the Sizzix butterfly again, and it just fits in the pocket there, so she can journal on there and put a photograph there if she chooses. On the next page is this pocket, which is a Stampin' Up! Scalloped pocket. I used the Pro 31 blingy bling mesh just to accent the seam binding there. Some punched butterflies here and on this tag, and she can use this tag for photos and journaling as she chooses. And that just slides right back in there. And then this one opens up, and inside I have a little tag that she can put a picture or journal, whichever she chooses. That sits back in there. And then on the last page here, I just layered up some of the images that I cut out of the Spellbinders, and then I put a Michael's birdie. I found this brad in my stuff. I don't know where it came from, but it has a little birdie, and I thought it was cute. And then this flower is crocheted, and it's from Friday. Thank you, Friday. I've been hoarding these, Michelle, so you're lucky I shared you one. I love these, Friday. Thank you. So anyway, I just added that and layered a flower underneath. Pretty simple and pretty, and a nice place for a photograph. And then on the very back of the mini, I embossed this birdie and stuck it on there because that's kind of springy. And then stamped handmade just for you, and that's my mini. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will have this on my Ning site on my page if you're interested in seeing it closer, and I will have a list of all the products I use there as well. I want you to remember, shop at Pro31 Designs. Lots of awesome, pretty things to use for your pretty spring minis and summer minis and winter minis. Hey, everything. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.